Hey guys, Eric Franklin from CNET here, and instead of burying the lead, I'm just going to come out and say it. The 4th generation iPad is our favorite tablet of the year. How does it compare to the new iPad, the old one released in March? Well, this latest version of the tablet has an upgraded front-facing camera and a new A6X processor. That's it. But what the iPad lacks in new features, it more than makes up with older, awesome features like its premium build quality, that App Store, and a deep and robust media ecosystem supporting the best in movies, music, TV shows, games, books, and apps. Its speed and performance has also noticeably increased thanks to its new processor. App selection is still the single most impressive iPad trait. If there's an app worth having, it'll likely be on the App Store before anywhere else. From cool finance apps to tons of educational, cooking, and productivity apps to a whole fracking section of apps for healthcare professionals, if you're interested in doing things on a tablet, like useful, fun things, this is your place. Now, given the iPad's graphical capabilities, I really wanted to single out games. I'm not what some would call a casual gamer. I play console games and I still game on the PC, and yet I still love playing games on this thing. Like with general apps, the iPad has the best looking games of any tablet platform. While you'd eventually find some of these games on Android, the vast majority of the time, the best version is the iPad version. Some of my favorites that really show off the system's horsepower are Nova 3, Wild Blood, and Need for Speed Most Wanted. Now, the iPad's resolution isn't as high as the Nexus 10, but the iPad's deep black level, superior color reproduction, and overall higher polygon pushing horsepower more than makes up for that. I also love just how smooth and zippy it performs. When navigating through menus, across screens, and when opening apps, there's just a quickness here that really outshines anything else. At an average brightness, the iPad lasts over 14 hours playing a local movie at 720p, which again, no other tablet has been able to rival. The iPad is an excellent tablet, but it's not perfect. If you want deep OS customization options, you'll want to look elsewhere, namely the latest version of Android, Jelly Bean, specifically the Nexus 7 or Nexus 10. And for getting any real work done on a tablet, the iPad pales in comparison to the Microsoft Surface with its comfortable keyboard cover and the inclusion of Office. Also, at $500 for 16 gigabytes, you're paying more for less storage compared to other leading tablets. And speaking of storage, there's no micro SD option. Still, when it comes to speed, battery life, and an incredibly large and varied App Store and media ecosystem, the iPad has no equal. Once again, this is Eric Franklin with a product spotlight on the 4th generation iPad.